Marshaun in Oregon asked about the best way to do grocery shopping. Well, Marshaun, that's a great question. In this video, I'm going to show you the best way that I think is most effective and economical to do grocery shopping. Effective meal planning starts before you go to the store. You want to make a list of the things you want to buy. A great way to do that is to come up with a meal plan for the coming week. Here's a template that you can use to figure out what you want to have so that you'll know what you need to get. You can download this template at mystepdad.org/resources. Let me give you some tips for making a meal plan for the week. Before you make your meal plan, go through your fridge and see what foods you have that you need to use before they go bad. That will help you know what things you need to buy so that you can use this and not waste food. Go through your pantry or your cabinets and see what food you have here. Check the use by dates or best by dates and see if you've got stuff coming up that's going to be expiring soon. If you do, make sure you work that into your meal plan. Marshaun, as you're making your meal plan, make sure you leave a few nights and plan a few lunches for leftovers. It's a good idea to save your leftovers and work those into your meal plan so that you don't waste food. It's also a good idea to have storage containers that you can use. Now, if you don't have Rubbermaid, Tupperware, whatever name brand you have, save the containers you get for cottage cheese, sour cream. If you buy lunch meats, you can save those and use those to store your leftovers. Just take a piece of masking tape, write on what it is and the date, and stick it on there, and then you'll know and have that readily available. Once you have your meal plan figured out, go over the ingredients that it calls for, see which ones you already have, and then add the ones you don't have to your grocery list. That's how you get your shopping list. In addition to the specific ingredients, there are also things we'll call staple items that you want to have on hand. For us, milk is a staple item, or eggs, or for me, frozen orange juice, bread, and of course, ice cream. You want to make sure you put those on your shopping list. At this point, you have a pretty good list, but there's one more thing you should do before you head out. Eat some food. Don't go shopping when you're hungry because you'll buy more stuff. So make sure you go shopping after you've eaten. I better take one of these gas-reducing pills. Otherwise, in about 5 to 8 hours, I'll be gassing everybody out. That's a different form of meal planning. It's called gas planning. At this point, you should be ready to go shopping. If you've got recyclable grocery bags to take with you, don't forget to take those to the store and put in the recycle bin. To avoid having too many plastic bags to recycle, get some reusable grocery bags, keep them in your trunk, and you can use those when you go shopping. You may not always have the convenience of choosing when you're going to shop, but if you do, mid-morning is the best time because there's fewer shoppers and more selection. If you don't care how much things cost, then get whatever brands and items you want. If you want to shop for price, then usually if you buy things in larger quantities, they cost less per unit. The way you figure that out is take the cost for the package and divide it by the number of units or the number of ounces or whatever. In this case, 2 of these is $5.38. That works out to be $2.69 each. If I get 6, they're $2.49 each. Well, in my case, I probably need 4, and it's not worth saving 40 cents to have 2 sit around for another year that I probably won't use. So I'm going to just get 2 2-packs. But that's how you figure out per unit whether it's a better price or not. If you're getting value from this video, then do me a favor and give it a like. Another key for shopping is comparing name brands to store brands. If you look at the name brand, $2.98 for a package versus $1.48 a package, it's almost twice the price. If you're considering money, then don't be afraid to use the store brands. One way you can tell the per unit price is often the labels will have it listed right next to the price. This is a 2 18-pack of eggs, and if you look there, that's the price per 2-pack, but it does the math and tells you it's 12.6 cents each. If I come look at the individual 18 packs, then the per unit price is just 12.7. So it's not a big difference on the pricing. We just happen to use more eggs, so I'm going to go ahead and get a 2-pack for us. Not so much because of the savings in price, because we use this many. If you're working to a budget, then you also want to think about the type of what you're buying. Both of these are 2 pounds of sharp cheddar cheese. If you get it pre-graded, it's $7.48. If you get it in a block, it's $7.32. So a little bit of a savings. It may be worth the convenience of having it shredded, But if you've got a grater at home, you can get it for less and shred it yourself. You're learning some of my tips how I shop, but you guys put your comments in for your suggestions on what tips you have for effective grocery shopping. Remember, managing money is one of the milestones on the map to manhood. Once you've done your shopping, take the time to get your groceries all put away. You especially want to get your cold things into the refrigerator. One thing that will help you save money is to buy things in bigger quantities and subdivide them. Most recipes call for a pound of ground beef. I bought a 3-pound package because I've got 3 meals planned. I'm going to freeze one of them and use the other 2 during the course of the week. I use freezer bags. Before I put the meat in, I'm going to write the date on them. I use this little kitchen scale that is very handy. I've been very happy with it, had it for years, rechargeable. I'll put a link to this right here. I'll also have a link to it in the description below. Set it to pounds. When you're dealing with raw meat, make sure you wash your hands. In this case, before and after. I will just take a little piece of wax paper, cover the surface, roughly a third. 15.9 ounces, 1 pound right there. Squeeze the air out, and we'll throw that in the freezer. Don't forget to wash your hands after you've dealt with the raw meat. If we buy grapes, I like to clean them, rinse them, and get them ready as soon as we get home so that you can snack on them whenever you want. And then these go in the fridge. By the way, one of the items on my meal plan was spaghetti with a green salad. If you want to see how to make a green salad, then check out this video right here. And don't forget to download the template that I use to meal plan and to come up with your grocery list. You can get that for free. Go to mystepdad.org/resources. Look for the meal plan grocery list template. Marshaun, I hope that helps you better understand how you can economically and effectively do grocery shopping and meal planning. As you make a meal plan, it's going to help you find the foods that you and your younger brother like to eat that are easy to prepare and readily available. I know that was part of your question. Those of you watching this video, put your suggestions for that. What's easy to prepare, that's nutritious, that you can have readily available in your fridge or in your cabinet that you would recommend for Marshaun and his younger brother? If you want to see some foods that I have prepared, then you can watch this playlist here. I hope that all of you will know, even though your dad may not be in your daily life, you can still succeed. And you do have a dad that loves you. And I will see you on the next video.